Hello, my scrappy friends. It is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters, and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. I am working with the December Kitaholic kit this month, and we have got some super beautiful papers from Paper Rose, and they are just gorgeous. And this first paper I started with, I've taken the 12 by 12 paper that had two rainbows on it. One rainbow was at the bottom and one rainbow was at the top, and they joined together at the top of the arch. And I took the rainbows and I cut them out. I distressed all along all of the arches, and now I'm re-gluing them on in the opposite way so that they don't meet together at the top of the arch, that they meet together at the bottom of the arch, and therefore this is going to end up making a full circle. So it's kind of going to look a little bit like a target, or just rainbow circles getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And the reason why I chose to do this is, one, because I really enjoy cutting apart 12 by 12 papers, distressing them, and then putting them back together. It's just something I enjoy doing. But then also because the photos I'm using this for is for my son making a marble run. And I'd originally cut apart the arches of the rainbow and attempted putting them together in all different kind of angles and all different ways, with the idea that they were going to end up looking like tunnels all around the page. And I did try and do this. I tried to sort of loop the tunnels and have the arches joining in different ways, so they're making S shapes and circle shapes and C shapes and that kind of thing. But it just didn't work, and I wasn't super impressed with the way the layout was looking, so I decided to go for another tact. And I decided that this way, it kind of looks like a target. It kind of looks like where the marble is going to sort of end up down the center of the hole, I suppose, in a way. And I really wanted to use these rainbows because the marble run itself is all rainbow colors, and I think it really suits the actual photos, the colors that are in the photo. So I'm just about to put on the very last ring here, and then I'm going to attach my photos. And I've already sort of planned in my head my idea of where these photos are going to go, and they're going to be tops and bottoms, just because I really want to make sure you're getting the full effect of those rings, and I don't want to cover too much of it. And also, by carefully placing my photos here, I'm covering up the little join mark where the two arches of the rainbow join together. And it just makes it look a little bit more seamless, and a little bit more purposeful. And like the paper was always like this, and I think that's really cute. I then dug around in my stash and pulled out a Paige Evans thicker set. I think it was from Blossom, I'm not sure. And they came in rainbow colors, and the word awesome was just perfect for the title of this page because it had those perfect rainbow colors, and also it went really well with the title that I'm going with anyway, because I was going to write epic marble run, but the awesome was just there and I couldn't resist with those beautiful rainbow colors. So I've ended up putting awesome marble run. And I decided to go, these stickers we have in the kit this month, there is a side of black and a side of white. And I was tossing up which side to use, but I decided to go with the black because my son is wearing a black jumper, and it just helps sort of tie in the darkness of his outfit as well. Then I'm going to work on the embellishments, and I've just kept the embellishments super, super subtle. I think that there's enough going on with all the rainbow colors and the distressing and the title that it doesn't need a lot of embellishing. And I'm going to keep my clusters symmetrical, I suppose you'd say, or almost matching to each other, with very similar components happening in each cluster. I really liked the idea of using these rocks that have been balancing, or whatever you might call those, because it kind of goes with that idea of the marble run itself being a bit of a challenge to balance it all up and have it not collapse on you. I then cut out some of the tiny word phrases from the ephemera as well. We've got 2 amazing packs of ephemera this month, with one pack being items, I suppose you would say, actual ephemera that you can use to embellish with, and one pack being lots of phrases and words and sort of tickets that you can use to add a little bit of extra to your layouts. I'm not sure why today, but I was having trouble getting my glue to stick. So I do keep touching each of the layouts, and in the end I do just pop my scissors across the top of them to help hold it flat. It is only a problem for right now while the glue is wet. As soon as the glue is dried, everything sticks beautifully. I then pulled out the cute puffy hearts that came with the collection. They, as you can see just there on the side, they are a Jen Hatfield. And I am popping these just as a colour match on just a few of the rings around the page. There's not every colour that I would love to use, but there's enough that I can work with that. Then I ummed and ahed about this last colour dot, but I end up putting a pink one on the purple arch. It'll be fine. It's not the same as having a purple one, but pink was the closest I could get. Then I'm going to pop on some golden splatters. And once that is done, I will call this one complete. So here are my close-up photos. These are much more true to colour, these photos, than what my video was showing. And I just think this is a super cute layout, super fun and super easy to create. I hope you are loving this rainbow kit we have for the month of December. I know that I sure am. It has been so much fun to create with, and I cannot wait to show you my next layout next week.